So here we are playing Monster Hunter Tri. I am playing online with some people, one of which is my friend. That's Mark in the upper left there. Looks like one of the other people is named Cooter. Great. The other guy is Zane. Now, I don't know either of those two. They're apparently already fighting the monster. So I'm going to make my way over there. It can take a while to run through these zones, unfortunately. Oh, great. Underwater. I'm so happy that this is a Wii exclusive thing and that they didn't decide to do this with any of the other Monster Hunters going forward. It's presumably because nobody liked it, and I can vouch that no one that I know that's played it likes it. So I'm going to make my way over there. A bit late to the party. And luckily, the creature is weak to fire, and my hammer there is the Kuropeko hammer, so it is fire-based. I'm going to try to make my way in there. And, unfortunately, he's moving, but I didn't get hit. That's good. So he's going to stand there and try to hit him. Whoa, look out. Whoa. Good thing I happened to roll forward. I hit him in the face, and he's going to shoot. Yep. It's one of my MOs is I usually tend to roll after. Ooh, that's not good. And I don't know how I wasn't hit there. Don't make that up to me. And I usually don't like to fight the monster when they're in the end zone there. And when the Royal Ludroth does that attack, he tends to run in triangles, as I like to say. He runs in a straight line while spitting those out and then picks a different angle. And he's running around. I'm not sure if he's angered at this point. Yeah, I think he is, because it looks like there's steam coming out of his face or out of his nose, which is usually one of the telltale signs. So I'm going to concentrate on running around, which might look kind of, cowardly, but that's okay. It's more important to live. Very much more important to live. Because you only get 3 deaths, and I need to roll out of the way, because he's going to lunge at me. And you lose money every time someone dies, and I don't like to be the guy that does that. You continue getting out of his way, I tend to roll to the side a lot when I'm hitting its face. And as a hammer user, I definitely want to hit its face, because you can knock it out. Hitting its legs is also important, but I try to default to the face if I can. And there's that great coil attack. And there, Coot says, "I'll get the tail," which is good. You should be, because I have a hammer. You can't mash off a tail no matter how much. In the Monster Hunter games, you need a cutting type attack, or slash damage to cut off a tail. Now, I can break its face or wings or whatever else there is in the game, but I cannot cut off a tail. It's the one thing a hammer can't do. But being able to knock them out is worth it to me. And my buddy Mark there, he's like the best greatsword user I've ever seen. Granted, I haven't seen a whole lot of people, but he's really good. So, him and his brother are really good at taking care of the tail. His brother's not playing right now. Oh, there goes the tail. Now I gotta try to find a place to carve it, or time to carve it, because I don't want to get hit. Oh, looks like the Ludroth is leaving. Oops. And I just smashed Mark, knocking him down. That's okay. He knows the score. And I believe I'm talking to him on Skype at this moment. And, or actually, I don't think I hooked up with him at this point yet. I was still trying to call him. Gotta sharpen my hammer. One of the things that he and I love about this game, that you sharpen a hammer. Gotta continue chasing it. And swimming. This game definitely has its ups and downs in terms of action going on. And Zane says, "Hi, would you like some tea?" Ow. Quote on him. Guess not. I'm gonna hope he has a keyboard, because he's typing that a lot quicker than it takes the little built-in keyboard to move. Or he's a master with the Wii remote. Oh, I should also mention that to play this the proper way, I have the classic Pro that came with Monster Hunter. And, oh, it's paralyzed, so I'm going to try and go for its face. Of course, I slowly float around, get a couple good blows. Ooh, good, that hit it. The standard Y combo for the hammer is X. I don't know offhand, but that is the third hit with that upward swing is really good because that has a lot of knockout on it. So it has a good chance to actually just knock them straight out, which they kind of flop around like an idiot. You'll notice it when it happens. I'll probably say it too. Whew. Just barely managed to avoid that, but not that. Tried to close in on his head. That was probably not the best idea. Also, he does shoot balls of water underwater, which damage you. Yeah, I can't figure it out either. And you can see that sparkle near where Zane was over there. There it is. Got to try to grab those because its main was broken, so you get an extra item that drops off of it. Unfortunately, sparkles only stick around for a minute or two, where the tail will stay around for until the end of the match. It'll be there forever, basically. Trying to make my way in. I mean, the monster's really beat up at this point, but we're still all apparently Hunter rank 8 or below, so we still don't have that strong weapons. So we're hitting it a lot. We're doing good damage, but it's still kicking. Of course, I play a little more cautiously than I should, considering how much experience I have with the game. But I'd prefer not to die. If I have to die, I always would like to be the middle death. I don't want to be the first one, and I don't want to be the last one. I'll get some air there. I didn't really need it, but... Oh. Whenever he does this attack, he kind of goes to the side, and then he dashes out at a different angle, so I want to make sure to avoid that. And you can see his eyes look like they're glowing. Oh wait, no, they always go underwater. A little bit easier to find them. Put my hammer away. I think he's enraged at this point, considering how often he's attacking there. He went to the side and he's going to dash. And it's kind of futile to chase them, but I usually do. So he goes to the side and he's going to dash again. I got caught in the current, but thankfully it did not damage me. It just kind of stunned my animation. Oh, there's a good chance to make my way. He's focused on someone else, get a couple hits, and now I need to move, put my hammer away, or just move. Oh, he does that turn. Oh, goes to the side. Oops, that just his normal kind of. Yep. By the way, that attack. Oh, there he goes to the side. Now he's going to dash again. Yep. After a while, you'll learn all of their attacks. The one I really dislike is where he turns to the right and kind of swips his claw out a little bit. That one catches me way too often. Just a good shot in his face. Ooh, someone stunned him. Fortunately, I moved him a bit, so I wasn't able to capitalize on it as much as I would want. Now it is running away. And I'm going to take this opportunity to try and mine. Why? Because I want to. And for some reason, it won't let me mine. I was not sure what was going on. I believe at this point I was talking to Mark. And he's like, "Did you bring pickaxes?" And I said, "Yes, I did." But it wasn't working, so I'll continue trying to be a good party member. Fortunately, I believe I used up all my healing things. And I'm pretty cheap. I had to start over in this game, so I don't have a lot of the resources I did, and I haven't actually done single player since I restarted. So I haven't been able to really farm a lot of the materials to have lots of potions and mega potions. And I'm kind of too cheap to buy them, and since I had to start over, I don't really have the money to do that. So I'm really cheaping out. I was pretty cheap before. It's just more at this point. Ooh. I don't know how I lived through that. I should be dead by all counts. And considering I have no potions, it's time for me to run around like a chicken and try not to die. That's my plan at this point. Is to play even more cautiously. I know it sounds kind of weird because I'm not hitting them that much. And I bet that's a lot of complaints that random people would have about me. Is I don't run in all willy-nilly. I really try to pick my battles. Yeah, that attack that I just did right there, I hate that one. That catches me so often. Also, you recover your red health, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of that back. On the off chance I could survive one of his attacks. And now he's gonna... Is he gonna dash? Look like he was gonna do it. And I'd love to eat that ration to get some more stamina, but I know that that's not the best idea because that doesn't hold through death. Therefore, I'm gonna just lose it. Hear a noise that someone's pinging our... Oh, Cooter has an item. Oh, and it's green. That means it's for me. And he's giving me a Mega Potion. Thank you, Coot. I will chug that immediately. And take off after the monster. I have enough health to take one, maybe two... No, probably just one attack. So, I'm going to thank him because I'm a fairly courteous person. And I forget that there's one of the quick ones, so I just give him an internet shorthand, TY. The monster is left because the music has changed. Not sure if that'll come through or not. But when the monster's in the zone, it has different music when it notices you. So a lot of times, if you're listening, it's one of the other audio cues that a monster has spotted you. Also, you can see Zane there. His icon is switching from his weapon type to... It kind of looks like an eye. It's supposed to be. I don't know. You know, it's kind of small. But that also lets it know. Lets players know that the monster sees you so they know which room it is. And there's a little pinging noise. I don't know if it was Coot trying to give me something. Or it might have been Zane just trying to let everyone know. Woohoo! And I did my suicide dive just to narrowly avoid that. And now it's running in triangles again. See, it'll run a couple times. I believe it's random how many times it will do that. Anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5, I believe. But when it's done, it will slide on its face. But it is angry because I believe it only does that attack when it's angry. That's another one of its vicious attacks. The little dog will roll over. I'm going to be stupid and hit its face and then roll away. Is that the single? Nope, that is the triple. I believe he only shoots the triple when he's angry. And there he goes. Going to run in triangles again. I hate that that's left there. That's just silly. That also, if you get hit with that water, it gives you a status ailment where your stamina recovers half as quickly. And that's really annoying. Because if you ever see me charge my hammer, which I do a lot, it drains stamina while you're doing that because you can move around. Charging the greatsword does not have that, but you can't move while doing it. And I'm going to just take one of these annoying guys out, hit him a couple times, because I don't really want to run at the angry monster right now. So I'm going to try to take out his friends. And I hear the pinging again, and oh, he's giving me another Mega Potion. So I'm going to, ooh, he's giving me 2. Alright, I'm going to chug one, and I'm going to save that other one. Because we might need it. You can only carry up to 10 of each type of potion, which... really, you shouldn't need them, but sometimes you do. It really depends on the monster. Oh, that guy, and that hit me, which is probably BS. But this game does hate you. That's rule 1 about Monster Hunter. The game hates you. You learn that, and so much more of this game will make sense. Oh, and it goes to do its spiral dash. I'm going to go in and hit him. I don't want to dodge. Okay, good, I dodged it. If I dodged the other direction, I probably would have hit the spout. Oh, yep, of course that hit me. I was probably in its hitbox somewhere, so I'm going to chug that other potion, because I don't want to die when it's this close to dying. So let's... Oh, good, it's over, but I drank my potion. I'm trying to remember which button skips this. It's the start button, or the plus button, and I'm all confused and whatever. Get out of that, and time to carve up our prey. I'm gonna let everyone know, nice work, because I'm with random people, and they can't hear me on Skype, so I try to be courteous. And because it's dead, you get 3 carves off of it, as it's a normal size, big monster, whatever. If you play this game, basically, Only like the small monsters, which are only like 6 feet, can give 1 to 2, and like the big ones, like the Royal Ludroth, give 3 or more depending on their size. And I got some time, I might as well do some mining because you get 1 minute, and that's more than enough time to get the 3 carves. So I'm gonna do a little mining, work that in there, so maybe I can make some better stuff. And the quest is complete. Time to grab my earnings and head back to town. And quickly take all this stuff. And since we completed the sub quest, we get a couple extra items there. Pretty good.